Hi, this is Russ Bernard. I'm professor of anthropology and director of the Institute for Social Science Research at Arizona State University and emeritus professor at the University of Florida. The first thing to tell students is that they only have to write a dissertation. They do not have to write the dissertation. There will always be another analysis to run. There'll always be another book or paper to read. But the PhD, you need to tell students, is a union card. It's a license to apply for jobs as a professional. And whether they're headed for an academic or a non-academic career, the dissertation is a beginning, not an end. So tell them, get the dissertation off your desk and turn it into that book or the journal articles that you need for a job talk and in order to fill in your new resume or CV. So, at least for my own students, I always told them get lots and lots of skills, starting, not ending, starting with multivariate analysis and statistics. Now that means 2 courses, intro and multivariate, and then after that to add any other skills that they need. Geospatial analysis, content analysis, grounded theory, network analysis, survey research, semi-structured interviewing and multidimensional scaling and correspondence analysis, factor analysis, cultural consensus analysis, cultural consonance analysis. There are dozens and dozens of methods, and they're all useful for different research problems. But you can acquire any or all of them as you like once you have the skills in the logic of statistics and in multivariate statistics. So start with that and then move on. I tell students to get lots of training, solid training in methods first, and then worry about theory, research problems, research questions for the dissertation. You can start with a population of interest. Oh, I'm interested in traders along this river in the Amazon. I'm interested in male faculty who are trailing spouses. I'm interested in migrants from Samoa in Portland. That's all fine. And you can start with a topic of interest. How people in different cultures deal with illness, how people deal with food and water insecurity, why people resist change in technology, but working your way from those things to research questions that you can answer is way easier if you control the methods for collecting and analyzing the data required for answering a research question. Now, as committed field workers, anthropologists are champion data collectors, but they often don't have the skills for analyzing all the data they can collect. With good skills in data analysis, first, you're free to dream up all kinds of research problems because you're confident you can always find a way to answer them. Tell students that you'll be just as proud of them if they have good careers in non-academic jobs, government, NGOs, industry, as you would if they have academic jobs. Tell them, your job is not to train anthropology professors, but rather to train anthropologists who have the skills they need to make career choices. In 1966, in my first job at Washington State University, the chair of the department asked me to teach a course on applied anthropology. I told him I didn't know anything about applied anthropology. He pointed to my transcript and said he hired me because one of my professors was Julian Stewart, who had written the book in the 1950s on the theory of culture change. And so if I knew anything about culture change, I could teach applied anthropology, he said. Now, the course was 2 credits. It wasn't the customary 3. And I was nervous about that. Would I have to teach another course to fill in my course load? And he assured me he'd count it as a full course in my teaching load. But why? Why, I asked, was it only 2 credits? And he told me that before coming to the department, he had been a trust territory anthropologist. It's one of the anthropologists who consulted with governors of the Pacific Islands in the trust territories that the United States had acquired from the Japanese after World War II. And that the department had allowed him to put the course on the books only if it was 2 credits, because it didn't count that much. Now, I told this story to a professor of chemistry. He laughed, and he said he hoped that one day my discipline would be a mature science. His best students, he said, were starting jobs at Dow Chemical, at 3M Corporation, at Xerox, for twice what he was making as a full professor. And he said, and I'm very proud of every one of them. And I'm very proud of all my students who have jobs that are non-academic jobs in industry, in government, in NGOs, development, as well as all the students who are in jobs like mine.